thought I'd really like this job, but they tell me to do one thing, and before I can even finish it, they say, no, this is more important, do this first. Or sometimes even drop that and get this rush out right away. I can't work for people like this. I may quit.
I can't work like that? How do you like that? Any job, they expect you to be willing to drop something and get onto a rush job. The trouble with him isn't the work, it's him. He's just plain inflexible.
I don't get it. I'm supposed to keep my customers happy, right? Well, I had this customer who was tired of waiting for his order. So all I did was ask the chef to hurry it up. You think I committed a crime?
Look, I'm not saying the new kid isn't a hard worker. But you know what she said to my new chef? The guy it took me 2 months to land? Can you hurry up my order? My customer's complaining. That's a waiter talking to a chef. She learns or she goes.
The way I figure it is, I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to do a job. This place, people yakking, they probably don't like it that I keep to myself. But that's too bad. It's just the way I work.
Sure, he's a computer whiz, no question. But that guy won't say hello to you in the hall, let alone help you out when you're stuck. And now they want me to work on a project with him? They can just find somebody else. No way am I going to put up with his snobbiness.
Okay, so what's going on here? All three of these people's work is satisfactory, and all three work hard. Chances are they are all smart with good IQs. IQ stands for intelligence quotient. But there's another measure in which they all rank low, and that's what's getting them in trouble.
Right. That's emotional intelligence, the skill that can make you or break you on the job. It's not how smart you are or even how well you do your job. It's another part of work.
It's the emotions part, the feelings part. It's self-awareness and self-control. It's the ability to get along with others, to be part of a team, to be flexible, cooperative, and motivated.
And it's the skill that employers say they value most.
That's the reason that sometimes it's not the worker who has the highest intelligence or even the most skills who gets promoted. It's the ones with the highest emotional IQ.
The great thing about your emotional IQ is that it is one IQ you can raise. Your intelligence, that is how smart you are, usually stays about the same throughout your life. But whether you have a temper, trouble with authority, are shy, maybe insensitive to people's feelings, whatever, you can grow and change. You can become more emotionally intelligent.
So let's get going. And where do you start? Well, first meet the people who are going to help us out. That's Tom, and Joni, and Sarah, and William, Daryl, and Ashley. And I'm Chris, and this is Viviana.
Let's start with Ashley and Joni.
Hey, Joni. I need you to do a real favor. I have to get this shipment on the shelves by noon, but I have a dentist appointment at 10 o'clock, which I can't break. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, Ashley, but I'm kind of snowed under myself. I just can't.
I see. How do you like that? That's the last time I ask her to do anything for me. And just wait until she asks me for a favor.
Maybe she just can't make the time.
Come on, it's the effort she can't make. Listen, when someone I think is a friend acts the way she just did, I know the kind of person I'm dealing with, and I don't need to be hit over the head with it.
You sure can be hard on people. It's going to be tough for you two to work together if that's how you feel.
Maybe. But I still think I'm right to be mad at her.
Trouble ahead at work for Ashley. Snap judgments, taking offense very easily, those are destructive characteristics to take to work with you. So are traits like not being good at teamwork, or resenting criticism, or low motivation.
Everybody has destructive and constructive personality traits. Do you know yours? How self-aware are you? How did you do on the self-awareness handouts? Learn anything about yourself? Recognizing the things you need to work on is the first step toward raising your emotional IQ.
Knowing yourself a little better is a good first step. But now, what do you do about the traits that need improvement or change? How do you change?
Yeah. Got a minute?
Just about. What's up?
Boss wanted me to check this scheme out with you. I don't get it.
First National.
Well, hold on. What I really want to know is, since when do you check me out? It's just something I want to know, now.
Sure thing. But I'll tell you what. The boss will be back 2, 3 o'clock, and we'll see what it's all about then. That work for you?
Yeah, sure. I'll catch him first thing.
Okay.
You were great with him. He seemed so mad.
Yeah. Truth is, the boss wanted me to check out anything to do with First National. Whatever it is, I figured it could wait. Better hearing it from the boss than having it come from me.
But you stayed so calm. I always thought you had a real short fuse.
Well, I do sometimes. But Tom was feeling kind of put down, and I didn't want to make anything worse. I'm learning.
Well, what did you think of that?
Just what we wanted. A perfect example of emotional IQ. Look what's going on here. Darryl could have insisted and made the situation worse. Instead, he kept his temper under tight control and thought of a good way to handle it.
Right. High self-awareness. And then he recognized Tom's feelings about having his work checked by a coworker and suggested they wait for the boss. That gave Tom time to cool down. It also saved Doug from having to correct a coworker.
Good sensitivity to another's feelings. All adds up to high points for emotional IQ. But Darryl wasn't always a high scorer on emotional IQ. Take a look at how he got that way.